We are the restaurant brokers, and we sell restaurants.
We started the nation's largest restaurant brokerage firm over a decade ago.
Atlanta, Georgia was our starting point, but our brand is spreading nationwide. We define restaurant brokerage and help buyers just like these.
Our dream, our goal, open up a restaurant, loving life, serving people breakfast and lunch, and then enjoying the rest of the day with them and ourselves.
Buying an existing restaurant, leasing a closed restaurant space, or purchasing a restaurant franchise. We help buyers satisfy their appetite for acquisition.
I'm part of a husband and wife team with this fella.
Working with my wife has been a lot of fun. The ultimate goal for everybody here is to make this work. And because we have different strengths, we bring different angles to the deal.
The process begins with our powerhouse website, WeSellRestaurants.com, where buyers sign online confidentiality agreements and browse restaurants for sale.
Then we send buyers undercover to check out a restaurant and decide if it's the right one for them.
Buyers get our proprietary business analysis tool with all the financial details on the business for sale.
After studying the restaurant inside and out, it's back to our office.
We're deal makers. We write contracts and negotiate terms for buyers and sellers. That's why we sell more restaurants than any other firm in the nation. We are the restaurant brokers. Our name says it all. You're back on the air with the restaurant brokers, Eric and Robin Gagnon. Remember, our goal is to satisfy your appetite for acquisition, feed the need for restaurant reality, and serve up a recipe for business success. Today is an extra special show because guess what? The tables have been turned on the restaurant brokers. We have a guest host who's asking us all of the inside scoop and unknown information until this time on the We Sell Restaurants brand and franchise. Karen Spencer, thank you so much for taking the microphone today.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm honored to be here to turn the tables on the two of you and hear a little bit more about the business. So I'm going to jump right in because why are so many people attracted to the franchise like We Sell Restaurants? Because of the lifestyle. What is the lifestyle of a restaurant broker versus a traditional restaurant operator? I know that's a long question.
No, that's a great question, actually. You know, if you look at the restaurant business, I mean, most of you out there listening are in the business or want to be in the business. It's very long hours. It's never, time off. You got a lot of employees. You got vendors, suppliers. You got a nonstop and never-ending kind of a task to do. And that takes a toll on you. After a while, you kind of want to have, you may want to go to your little league baseball game for your little boy, or you may want to go to your daughter's cheerleading competition or volleyball competition, and or you may, as you grow older, you may have kids, grandkids, and you want to spend more time with your family, enjoy the holidays maybe at home, because if you have a restaurant, more likely you're not very home often for the holidays. So this will be a big change, because as a restaurant brokers, we typically work most of our time lifestyle, it's a little more flexible because you can do a lot through technology, through phone, through internet access, through our systems that we have, proprietary system that we work in. And you work oftentimes when the restaurant owners are not busy, which means, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, in the daytime, Thursday, but Friday night, Saturday night, Sundays. They don't want to hear from you right now. They're busy taking care of their own customers, and they'll wait till Monday morning. So the lifestyle is very different. It's almost we like to say, Robin and I say that a lot, is it's being in the restaurant business with banker's hours.
So describe for me the day in the life of a restaurant broker.
That is, it can be one of anything happening at any given moment, but one thing we do as a company is we employ a lot of technology. Eric talked about the BOSS, the broker's operations and sales system. So as a restaurant broker, I come in every morning, open it up, and there's my dashboard. It's at the ready, everything I have in contract, which will be from 4 to 7 listings at any given time. Then those deals that are in LOI, meaning that the buyer's made an offer and I got to get on the phone with the seller and get that next deal wrapped up. So that sort of guides my decision making. Then I will have, the boss will put at the ready for me those buyers that are hot, the ones that I'm talking to. And at any given time as a restaurant broker, your phone's going to be ringing. You're going to be getting calls from those next most, they're kind of in line to buy the business next. They're serious with you. They've pre-qualified financially. And then you've got a list of new buyers that have popped up that are brand new touches to the system that just came on board the We Sell Restaurants platform the day before, and they want to be followed up with. And then lastly, you've got your seller leads. So then you're going to be touching base with them. So literally, you just use the boss as a jumping off point to make sure you're touching every single one of those folks. So I'm on the phone. I'm having a great time. I mean, it's, midday now, and I have already put out one contract and signed up another one and scheduled a listing appointment for tomorrow. So that day, it's sellers, buyers, listings all day long, getting deals done.
And I think that with some of the folks that I've interviewed, whether it be in the restaurant industry or the franchise industry, have a tendency to think that this piece of business may be a lot of cold calling. And what I'm hearing from you is the technology that you have developed makes this a lot easier. And of course, with technology overall in both industries, this is really painting a great and different lifestyle for a franchise owner. Now, with the lifestyle and where the industry's going, everybody's still going to want to know the numbers to look at. And in franchising, every franchisor in the United States and certain countries has to have a document called the franchise disclosure document. And in that document, there's about 21 items, and one of those is called Item 19. Many franchisors choose to not really list a lot of information in Item 19 because it does talk about the numbers. Talk about your Item 19.
I am very, very proud to say that We Sell Restaurants is the only brokerage franchise business that I have seen out there where I've been able to find Item 19 information, because that's audited information. It has to be accurate, truthful. Our franchisees, and the average first-year franchisee of We Sell Restaurants, earned $132,400 in gross commission income in their first year. That's in our Item 19. In addition to that, We Sell Restaurants Corporate gave them a total of 33 listing leads. Of those, they converted 25%, or 8, into actual listings, and their average commission per transaction was $9,185. So it can be a very lucrative endeavor for someone who commits to the system, follows the business practices, goes through the certified restaurant broker training, and comes out the other end and does what our model franchisees have done, because that's the average.
And the more that you talked about the social changes, we've talked about really a little bit of the changes in the buyer, in franchising, so the more We Sell Restaurants really is, you're a new franchisor. So the more you grow, these numbers are going to look, we can assume that they're not only going to look different, they're going to look better. I think you've been, franchising again under, around the 3-year mark, which is very, very, very young in the industry. So that is very, very exciting that you're accomplishing those numbers. Eric, you wanted to add something?
Yeah, also I'd like to add to that. You can work from home. Most people in the restaurant business are so used to go lease a space, buy a place, build a building, and take weeks and months to get going. You can work from home. All you need is a laptop and a good cell phone, and you're pretty much ready to go with our system, which is a very nice piece of that. I think it's very refreshing that you don't have to go buy expensive grills and refrigerators and go lease an office. And you can be, if you want, early in the morning, if the phone rings or you feel like opening your computer and look at your boss, you can do it in your pajamas and nobody would know, and you're ready to go. So that's a big advantage to the current restaurant industry.
Okay, now I have a mental image of every We Sell Restaurants franchisee and their jammies doing their work. I want to continue this because I think the Restaurant Reality segment of our show is a great place to talk more about the reality of being on the service side of the business versus being a restaurateur. Remember, We Sell Restaurants. We are the industry leader in restaurants for sales, franchise restaurant resales, and site location for the food service industry. Stay tuned. We will be back right after this brief timeout with more information on our brand.